it doesn't continue.
So you agree with me? If they break the cycle, then things will get better, and so that's probably the likelihood. That's where things stem from.
That's wishful thinking, though. Like, you can't be like, oh well, if we all just live in peace, or whatever, and be happy and be able to, like, stop all the violence and this and that. That's never gonna happen.
Look. Talking about this subject here, and I feel like everybody wants to hear this. Okay, so you've experienced someone coming up to you and saying, "I really think you talk different. Like you talk kind of like white." Or maybe saying that you're educated, but
it's almost backhanded. It's not even that. It's like they'll tell me, it's like, "Oh, you're very eloquent." Right, like, because that's what it is. They have a very, like, sanitized version.
Now tell me, how do you feel towards those people?
Yeah, I think it's racism. I think it's like, okay, why are you surprised that a person of my race?
It's not racism.
Yeah, no, I think
I know, like, at first glance, someone listens to what I'm saying and they're thinking I'm crazy. Okay? Yeah. What do you mean that's not racism? It's not racism.
Yeah, no. I definitely think it is. I think it's like, why is that surprising to you? Like,
it's not racism because... Like, why? If it's racism, they don't want nothing to do with you. They don't like you, right? Yeah. Here, they're trying to make you feel good, and in their head, they think it's something that they did that, like, will make you feel better. But to you, it's obviously a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, exactly. But John, there's different type of races, right? Like, it's not exactly the dumb races like, get off my yard and this and that, whatever. I'm talking about the type of races that's like very, like, it clearly has an opinion of you.
Look,
that
man,
might not be.
When I moved to another province, man, and I like literally a weekend, okay.
Yeah.
I walk down the street and I hear, hey, you N-word, right? And I was just like, whoa, okay? Yeah. When I hear a person that comes up to me and says, hey, you're educated, you kind of talk like a white person.
Yeah.
I see ignorance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see ignorance. I mean, yeah, I definitely see ignorance, but I also see the racism, right? Like, I also, you don't get to walk up to the officer and be like, I'm sorry, sir, that I was speeding. I didn't know that you couldn't do that.
Okay, so if they knew better.
Yeah.
Do you think they would have still said it?
I still think they would have said it. I mean, I think it depends on the person. That's why I'm saying I think the upbringing is really, really important, where it's that, people make their conclusions about what they think about people based on what they know, right? Like, so I think, yes.
Who's to blame that they know very little, right? Sometimes, exactly. You don't know where they grew up. They don't know what kind of parents they had and what kind of exposure their parents gave them. You don't know what kind of movies they watch.
Okay, but you don't get to put it all in the environment. Right, like, you don't arrest somebody and then put them in jail for murdering multiple people and be like, I'm sorry, you grew up in X, street, whatever, Chicago or something like this and that, whatever. Like, okay, so then it's put it on Chicago that this person killed people. It's like, no, you punish the person. Because at the end of the day, there's plenty of people that grew up in those environments that end up growing up not racist.
No, that's true. But the thing is, my premise is that it's not racism. That it's pretty much the media that keeps portraying people in a certain light. Right? Yeah. So if you portray people in a certain light long enough, then people are gonna have expectations.
Well, I mean, I definitely blame the media. I think the media definitely has fanned the flames of something that was there. They basically took this idea and ran with it.
Look, man, sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
You come from Africa, right?
Yeah.
Where do you come from in Africa?
Congo.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you came to Canada.
Yeah.
You can relate. When you look at the TV and you see some damn flies flying and swatting around someone, that shit's not like we're back home, right?
Yeah.
So that's my whole point.
Yeah.
When they keep playing that commercial on repeat, how do you think that makes the people feel about Africa? They're gonna go and they're gonna bring a fly swatter when they go there, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, look, I get that, okay? But even though I came here and I saw people that definitely were able to kind of parent those ideas, where they'll be like, well, I saw in this movie that's how people live back in Africa. Do you live like that? I also tell people that be like, well, I'm smart enough to know that's the dumbest thing ever. And obviously that people don't.
But that's because you know better.
No, not me. I'm talking about them. Those people. I would imagine like everybody, you don't get to be like, oh, well, media, media is responsible for everything, I think, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, media presents the facts to you, and you get to make the decision whether or not you're willing to accept their version.
Yeah, but when you say media, it sounds like you mean the news, right? I'm thinking more entertainment industry, right?
I think all of it.
No, man, look, if you just look at the movies, they glorify, and okay, fine.
Yeah.
When I say entertainment, I mean movies, and I mean music.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. And the music definitely makes black people look really bad.
I think the music makes whoever it is that they target look really bad. I think that's sort of like one of the things. Okay, for example, rock music very much makes white people look a certain way.
No, they look great to me, man.
No, come on. Like, you know, the brothers don't listen to lyrics sometimes. I think that's not.
I don't understand it.
Right? I think everybody looks at a certain niche and certain thing and looks at the type of people that enjoy those things and then creates this characterization behind it, which is why you said stereotype.
Who wants to see black people being killed then?
Nobody wants to see black people being
But that's
killed.
the content they're making.
I mean, yeah, you're 100% right. That's definitely the content they're making, but the only reason why they're doing that is because they're fanning the flame of something that's already there.
Nah, man.
But more specifically is Hollywood responds to people, right? If the movies where black people are getting killed, the slavery movies are doing really well, then Hollywood is going to keep doing it because they have the numbers. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
they just cancel.
how do you know it's the chicken or the egg, man? That's the chicken or the egg.
At this point, you don't get to debate whether or not the chicken, like somebody has to stop at a certain point. Like, you know, the cycle somebody has to break the wheel, but the cycle doesn't continue.
So you agree with me? If they break the cycle,
Yeah.
then things will get better, and so that's
That is
probably
true, but
the likelihood. That's where things stem from.
That's wishful thinking, though. Like, you can't be like, oh, well, you know, if we all just live in peace or whatever and be happy and be able to, like, you know, stop all the violence and this and that. That's never gonna happen. Like,
Look. Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
we both know that racism
Yeah.
is manufactured.
Yes.
Okay? What is it manufactured by?
By people.
Okay?
Yes, I think at the end of the day, we act like Hollywood is this entity sitting in a room doing something. Now, Hollywood is a collection of people that have collectively decided that this is the way they're going to take things. And they usually do it based on the numbers. And by numbers, I mean based on how much money is making them. If Hollywood didn't think these type of movies would make money, then they would definitely stop doing it. But because it keeps making money, that's why they keep doing it. They just canceled Lovecraft Country on HBO, which was a really good show.
Look,
about
I know that they're definitely continuing to do something that's profiting them. That I don't disagree with.
Of course.
But my whole point is that if they started doing this and it gained traction and they continue to do it, they are responsible for it. That's my point. So I'm not saying that they're not continuing to do it because they're not getting more money. I'm saying they started it for the wrong reasons, and that's what caused the environment that we're in today. And that's why people, walk around thinking that black people can't talk a certain way.